Hi, I'm Audre Johnson. I'm what's known as a donor mom. Our son died 10 years ago by suicide, and within 2 years following his death and his donating, I started speaking and educating others on donation. I still am speaking at high schools and driver's ed classes and any other place they ask me, kind of. So Jesse was one of those people that was very giving. He was a normal kid. We did not realize how severe his depression was. He'd been on medication and came off, and we thought he was doing well. But obviously he was not, as he chose to end his life. When I came home and followed the ambulance into the yard with my grandkids in the car, he was on the ground, and I did not realize exactly what had happened, nor did the police. It became apparent that he was alive at that point, and they were attempting to revive him. Suddenly he turned quite blue, and they rushed him off in the ambulance to the hospital. By the time I got there, they told me that he was breathing, he was pink, he was warm, all systems were go, you might say, and that all of his organs were functioning, but they were airlifting him to North Memorial Hospital. We followed by car and got there, and at that time they told us after a CAT scan that chances are Jesse would not survive. There were portions of his brain missing and such, and it was then that one of the nurses asked me if we had considered donation. It was kind of like the light at the end of a tunnel. Everything had seemed very dark, and this was something that, from a great tragedy and something we didn't understand, could be positive from Jesse's death. He had agreed to be a living donor to a friend the Christmas before, and so it just seemed logical that he would be a donor. We had all discussed it, had agreed this was something we wanted to do, and but had never put it on our license. So we allowed LifeSource to proceed. It took 24 hours, or about 12 hours actually, until they confirmed that he was brain dead, and then they proceeded with finding recipients for his organs. We've met 2 of them. We've met Paul, who received Jesse's lungs, and he is just a really good steward of his new organs. He works to raise money for cystic fibrosis. He likes to sing, and he does that. He seems to have a lot of friends, and we communicate quite frequently. We've also met Jerry, who received Jesse's liver. He is a quieter type of person, but to the best of my knowledge, he is still living a good life, and he was in his 60s when he received that liver. Jesse's heart and kidneys, pancreas, went to others, all men, and all within the LifeSource region. And his eyes were also donated, and a 30 and 60-year-old woman each received the gift of cornea, and the last I heard, their vision had improved greatly. I question why anyone would not choose to donate. The organs are going to, in a sense, be wasted if they're not donated, or at least if they have not been checked for donation. Really, it's something to be proud of, that you've saved lives, and you are a hero if you're a donor.